guys, welcome to Triple Hat Hub. Your boy is here again. Ismaila is the name. So hope you've enjoyed our tutorial so far, starting from when we started the quadratic equation, taking a look at what are the things what you should know about, or for you to be able to identify that what an equation is a quadratic equation. Then the methods we are going to use in this tutorial video, the three methods: the factorization, completing the square method, and the quadratic formula. Now, if you have enjoyed our tutorial to this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also like our page, and the notification button is also there for you. Press it on so that any video we upload, you will not miss out on them. All right, so today we want to look at the third method, which is the quadratic formula method. The general name, or let me say the general name known by students, is we call it the almighty formula. Almighty formula. So it's a very straightforward method. It's a very straightforward method. I can even say that is the simplest out of the three methods that we've discussed so far. So it's just for you to memorize the formula and bring it out, put it down, and you are good to go. All right, so let's see what we have here. So we are asked to solve 2x squared minus 11x minus 6 equals to 0 using the quadratic formula method. And what does the quadratic formula method says? So we want to look at that. What does the quadratic formula says? Okay, so the equation is 2x squared minus 11x minus 6 equal to 0. So what does the quadratic formula say? Since the variable we are having here is x, so the quadratic formula is now going to be x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. So this is what the quadratic formula is telling us. So the reason why we are using x is because the variable used is x. So it means if the variable used here is y, which means here will be here will be y. If the variable used here is q, it means here will also be will be q. So as the variable changes in the equation, for your quadratic formula also, when you want to put it down, this will change. All right, then you will now be asking yourself, what about these ones, the b, the a, and the c? Where did they come from? Well, if you continue with us, you will know where those letters are coming from. They are you will know how to identify them from the equation given to you. Okay, so what do we do from here now? Now, since we are having this equation, 2x squared minus 11x minus 6 equals to 0. So how do you now get the a and the b and the c? How do we get it from? So here now you look at the x squared. The coefficient is what we want to make use of. So the coefficient of the x squared is our a. So a equals to 2. Here the coefficient of x is our b. The coefficient of x is our b, and that is minus 11. Then c is our is our constant, which is minus 6. So can you see how we've gotten our ABC? Our a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 2. Our b is the coefficient of x, which is minus 11. Our c is the constant, which is minus 6. So if you have gotten up to this level, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, our Facebook page. Also, don't forget to tell your friends, tell your friends to tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends. This is what is a tutorial video that will explain the topics we are having difficulty in. Just put it in the comment section. We will take it up and try as much as possible to explain it to you in a very simple language that you will understand. So don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like our page. Also, don't forget to subscribe and or put on the notification button, so that you will be abreast of what is going on at Triple Act Hub. Okay, so since we have our A, we have our B, we have our C, then this is now when this formula will now be useful for us. Are you with me? This is when the ABC, or the quadratic formula will now be useful. So the next thing is what? Let's bring it out. So our x equal to minus, which is this minus b. What is our b? Our b is what? Minus 11. So we are going to be having two minus by their they will be beside each other. So for you to be able to do that, so that you won't be having difficulty, the next thing is what? Open a bracket, open a bracket, then b, put what? Minus 11 there. Put minus 11 there. Wow, the marker, okay, sorry. Put minus 11 there. Okay, then close it, then plus or minus, then put square root. Okay, the square root. Then what do we have? We're having what? B squared. And what is b? B is what? Minus 11. So open the a bracket, minus 11 squared. Okay, then followed by what? Minus 4 times, what is our a? Our a is what? Is 2 times 2 times, what's our c? Our c is what? Minus 6. Okay, so we filled up the upper part of the division line. Then the next thing is what? We now put the division line there. Then what do we have there? We are having 2a. We're having 2a. So that will be what? 2 times, what is our a there? Which is 2. Okay, so since we substitute the ABC in what we have here, then the next thing is for us to what? Let's expand them. So here we'll be having what? X equal to, now this is what? A minus, this is another minus, so you're having a bracket in it. So minus times minus, that will give us plus. So we're having plus, here we got 11 plus or minus square root. Now here we're having it to be what? Minus 11 squared. So minus is going to be what? Minus 11 times what? Minus 11. So that will be giving us what? Plus 121. Okay, then this we're having it to be what? 4 times 8, 4 times 2, that will be 8. 8 times minus 6, that will be minus 48. Then we are having a minus times minus, so that will be, this will be giving us, or before you do that, you can say, okay, this is a minus and you're having another minus here. So minus times minus, that will be giving us what? Plus. Then 4 times 2 times 6, that will be giving us what? 48. Okay, all right. So so for the upper part, we are through with it. Then division line, then 2 times 2, that will be giving us what? 4. Okay, so from here we now have what? X equal to plus 11 plus or minus square root. let's add this up. 121 plus 48, that will be giving us what? Plus 169. Everything all over what? Over 4. Okay, so if you are happy and you've followed us up to this level, the subscription button is very, very important. Don't forget to subscribe. The notification button is there also. Tell your friend to tell their friend to tell their friend, and share this video and what? Tell your friends that there is a hub, there is a triple act hub that teaches you the topics that you are finding difficulty. Just tell us the topic in the comment section, and we'll be glad and happy to answer them for you, or to give you clarification on them. Okay, so this is what we have up to this level. Then the next thing is what we now have x equal to plus 11 plus or minus the square root of 169. We are going to be having it to be 13. Everything over over 4. Okay, since we already know that for a quadratic equation we are going to be having two roots, so that's why these plus or minus are still there. So what do? We break it up, we split it up into 2. So we are here, we will now be having x equal to plus 11 plus 13 over 4, or plus 11 minus 13 over 4. Okay, so what do? Let's see. Okay, x will now be plus 11 plus 13. That will be giving us plus 24 over over 4, or plus 11 minus 13. That will be giving us minus 2 over 4. Okay, so let's divide this. X equal to 4 in 4 1, 4 in 24 6. So this will be giving us plus 6, or let's divide this. 2 into 1, 2 here, 2, which will be giving us 1 minus 1 over 2. It means from what we have here, our two roots are plus 6 or minus 1 over 2. So this equation using quadratic formula, this is our root. All right, guys, the three methods are which we said earlier in our videos, that the three methods we are going to be using are the factorization, completing the square, and quadratic method. So the quadratic method is what we've just done now. So I think we are in the quadratic equation, we are through with it. So if you have questions, the comment section is there for you. Put it there, and we'll be glad to answer you. So don't forget to share this video. Also, the subscription button, don't forget to subscribe, like our page, and the notification button, very, very important. Don't forget to put it on, so that all the videos we have for you, will be seeing it live and direct. Okay, so that's all for today. Have a wonderful day ahead of you. Bye.